It's all gone. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Synergy. Synergy is just when everything just plugs in and works out just right. And it's like it goes right through the universe. You're so in sync, right? Synergy. I'm also seeing you guys have some really good signs and nudges. And I'm sorry, my camera just is saying we're kind of cut me off, and we're going to have two different videos for the continuation. So sorry about that, you guys. Synergy. It just feels like you're just in the right place at the right time. You gonna follow your heart guidance, and you're gonna find answers everywhere. Tantric journey. This is not for children. Tantric journey. So that's also what they said in the synergy card, is the right unions, the right people, the right connections. The tantric journey is sort of a soul journey inside, as well, connecting with the right people, right partners, right truth inside of us, depths. The frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Just feels like heightened growth, heightened in many ways in your connections and relationships. If you just feel like you've been waiting for a long time, it feels like you have some really good connection, depth, partnerships. Maybe not partnerships, but how about the partnership? How's that? It's freedom, the freedom to be yourself. I'm seeing people here in this group also dance or have movement. So, and that also heals pieces of who you are. And I'm seeing, like, if you have aches or pains or emotional aches and pains, like we all have, part of the key to your healing and to remembering who you are, your power, your truth, is to move. So what if you just, in the mornings you do a little stretch and a little breathing, if you're not a big exercise person or into yoga or Pilates or jogging or whatever it is. What if you throughout the day turn on just 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 12 minutes of music, and you move with intention? Like maybe it can help you awaken to what you really, really want to know inside. So you ask your soul for a little help. Will you dance around a little bit? I do that while I'm doing the dishes sometimes. My dishwasher doesn't work, and I haven't even tried to get it fixed. And I'll scrub and I'll bounce around a little bit. So in my last years, I have been not moving around as much as I should. And so I'm seeing you in your movement, just everyday life. Like, what if you skip to the car, or just move around in the shower a little bit? Movement, it just feels like move your hips a little bit. Stretch your shoulders a little bit. It breaks you through to the next piece and helps you recognize your destiny. I don't know why that is a funny message, but I don't know why it came, but so it is. Kids, I'm seeing kids again. I don't know why kids are coming up so much. But I'm seeing children or child or connection with kids. Not the tantric journey connection, no. But the connections that we have with children around us, our kids. Really important. It just feels like happy, joyous laughter. Like you really believe in them and they feel it. So thank you for being a good teacher, group 3, in some ways. Like recognizing the goodness. I Okay. Maybe we're all having a little bit of connections, and we're because I just drew the card giving birth. I don't know if it actually has to do with children or our sacred children inside, like nurturing our sacred child inside. It could. I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. And I think I said this earlier on one of my videos. When I was overthinking, when I'm having trouble, I have really bad PTSD. So I'm trying to learn myself out of that. And I've also had illness throughout my life. I'm trying to unlearn the illness. I'm trying to pull it out of myself, because it's, creation is part of thinking. And so take responsibility for myself and all that kind of stuff. And so it feels like I go out with the old and with the new, and I like try to affirm something else aside from the hateful, mean things that I'm saying to myself, or fears that I'm pulling up over and over. So I'm seeing you guys do that. I'm seeing you teach other people also. It like nurtures you. It's really strong. Not everybody needs to do things the same way, but you can see that, like, you can recognize the frequency or the light in people and in your own way. And you have that recognition of if they need it to be different. They don't have to act just like you or act like just someone down the street or something. They have to be themselves. And so I'm seeing you help with compassion, help people learn how to be themselves when we're all scared. We don't know how to do it all the time. It's like you're a great connection person. Archangel Uriel is saying yes, and there's Archangel Gabriel is really good with connection as well, and sometimes purpose as well. And I'm seeing you just go like, oh, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try it, and it brings you great answers when you just go ahead. Like if you have a nudge to keep going down, 4 blocks instead of turning left at the light, I see you go for it. And it just, even if you don't know why, or you can't tell yet, it just feels like if you follow your heart's guidance, your destiny unfolds. It's just beautiful and wonderful. The next one I'm seeing is awakening. I'm seeing many of you in group 3 really excited about the next part of your awakening. And for all of us who use the terms like awakening, sometimes it sucks to go through some awakenings, all of us, whether we seem advanced or whether we seem like a newbie that's not interested in words like awakenings and ascensions. It's hard. It's dark nights of the soul and things like that. But I'm seeing your awakening. You touch it with joy. Like you're excited. You're almost like Twitter-pated. Like, I'm excited. And tomorrow's like, I'm going to learn something. And I met these new people, and it just makes you all giggly and fun. And you can be man or woman and feel giggly and fun. And I'm feeling some of you literally like fall in love in ways that you've never have before. It could be with an existing partner. It could be with a new one. So the romantic part is there also. Like, I didn't know there was someone that was going to be so good to me. Because your experiences might have been rough in the past, where it just has been hard. And I'm also seeing in that some of you seeing in a mirror where it shows who you are too, like how great you have been to others. And no matter what they said, you shine. Archangel Uriel is saying very much so. It was a shiny group. Laughter, connections. Some of you have a new idea, like you want to start a business or something, like an idea of something like, I have a neat friend and client that lives in Telluride, Colorado. And I think she's on the like 9th, 10th step to, if there's 12 steps, she's on 9 or 10 on opening like a juicery and something that'll help bring light and happiness and wholeness inside, as well as a place where we can connect and grow and bring positive uplift to everybody outside, like a juicery. Some of you have an idea that you want to open up like a business of some kind and have others help, like bring together groups of people, all different kinds of people, nourish them, show them that they're important. I'm seeing different ideas come to fruition and your destiny's opening up. So in your path, it just feels like it widens, and it almost like this group 3, I would see your path is like gold, like, like remember in the Wizard of Oz how it's like gold bricks. It kind of feels like that, and it kind of gets wider and wider and comfortable. You're comfortable in your own skin. You're comfortable who you are. Friday, something about Fridays. It's like Fridays will be the magical day where you get some really big inspiration. Not that the other days you won't, but you will extra on like Friday. Things coming back around full circle, makes you giggle and happy. And I'm seeing you acknowledge a lot of people that are even in passing, whatever it is. I don't know if some of you work with public things and want to share what you know, like share your story or share your gifts and talents and things like that. But thank you for doing that, because it feels like that's part of your destiny. Your purpose and your mission is growing, and you don't quite know all of it yet, but it feels like it's just expanding and expanding and really just exciting. And if any of you have been had any hurts or imbalances where others you just feel betrayed or anything like that in the past, it's like you don't carry that anymore. You go, I'm sorry you chose that to hurt me, but I'm over. I'm done. I'm not doing that. And I'm certainly not doing it back to you. And so it's like you feel like you find these soul tribe people, these people that just match you in every way. Your creativity, your excitement, really fun. And you live in the now. Your now is like beautiful, shining. And it's, if you have any connection, I think some of you are true mediums. So that would mean you can see, hear, feel of some kind of way the people's and spirit, like it's like a rainbow connection, rainbow bridge. The rainbow connection is really strong. You don't have to see people like I do or talk to them like so-and-so on TV. You just do it your way. And you bring a lot of grace with you, like a lot of support. Your prayers are being heard too, says Archangel Uriel, in your destinies. And you don't have to be all religious or anything, just you. Unique you. The last one, groovy. I didn't even know this card was in here. The last card I pulled for you is 1111. That's sometimes known as in the twin flame or the synchronicities. It's different for each person. That's why it's hard when people ask me, what is it when I see 1111 or 777 or 411 all the time? So it's sometimes the codes and things that we're receiving are different for each person, but that's definitely a sign, synchronicity. Numbers and doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. 1111. Numbers and doubles, synchronicity in 2s. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. This world is going to be, and because you chose it, you created it, you've worked on yourself. So glorious, so joyous. So if you're feeling icky or stuck or hurt or anything like that, just know sunshine ahead, and you're really loved, and Archangel Uriel is happy to walk hand in hand with you. Like maybe your little wings touch each other as you unfold your divine destiny and truth. So great job. Thank you for being yourselves. Thank you for seeing with eyes of innocence, almost like childlike eyes. Thank you for being the uplifters of the world. Thank you for being helpers and teachers. And if you have doubts or fears, just know, boing, they're no longer needed. I'm asking if there's anything else. You see some signs that has to do with flashes or bright white light. Archangel Uriel will also keep you safe. Some of us sometimes just fear a little bit, like, could it happen again? Could bad things happen again? Ridiculous people hurting us, bad stuff. These programs and pieces of the matrix in us are being cleansed away. It's been really hard, painful, but just know that you are safe. And anything that you go through, you've got a lot of heavenly help. Lots. Mwah. He's just like sending you a kiss and a lot of support. So good job, everybody. Thank you, group 3. Many, many, many blessings to you. Lots of blessings on your destiny unfolding. I'm excited for you all. You're the giggly, bubbly ones. So thank you for sharing yourselves with the world as well. See you soon, guys. Thanks.